Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be going over some Trailhead. We'll be doing the Build a Suggestion Box app project within Trailhead. And this is part 1 out of 5. So for this part 1, we're going to be creating the app. So it looks like what we'll do is probably create the object, create the app, and then do just kind of like the groundwork for this app. So let's go ahead and jump into our Trailhead org. So we are currently in the sales app. We are going to go to setup. So click the gear icon, setup. From here, once it loads, we're going to go to the object manager. Alright, and we're going to create a new custom object. So I would create new custom object. And let's see, so it's going to be suggestion. Plural label is suggestions. Be careful, make sure you spell this right, or else it will come up incorrect and you won't be able to pass this on Trailhead. Suggestion name, data type is going to be text, and allow reports checked. And scroll down to the bottom and click save. Alright, from here we're going to go back to the home and go search for tabs. And double click on that to open it. Custom object tabs, we're going to do new. And for suggestion, for tab style, click any one that you want. Let's see, what's a good suggestion? Let's do pencil. And then we can click save, or click next and save. This is just showing who all can see the suggestion box app. Alright, in the quick find up here where we search for tabs, we're going to search for the app manager to actually create the bones of our app. So let's click new Lightning app. Name is going to be suggestion box. Alright, and we're going to leave everything there defaulted. Then we're going to click next. And then I believe, yep, we're going to click next again. Alright, from available items here, we're going to add our suggestion object. And then we're going to add reports and dashboards. Alright, you can see here we've got our, if it will let me scroll, it will let me scroll. But we do have our suggestion, reports, and dashboards, so we're going to click next. Alright, and for here, for available profiles, we want the sysadmin, which is you. And then we're going to click save and finish. Alright, now that that's built, we can verify our changes. You can either go here, the 3x3, or I have it open in another tab. I'm going to refresh it. And then we should be able to see our app. So I click the 3x3, view all. Here we go. We have our suggestion box app. If you click on it, you'll be able to go into it and see that we have our suggestions, our reports, and dashboards tabs. And let's go ahead and go back to our Trailhead. Verify our step for 10 points, or 100 points, excuse me. All right, and there you go. Thank you for joining me for part 1 of Build a Suggestion Box app. Be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel and helps me create more helpful videos like this. And I'll catch you guys in part 2. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going over part 3 of the Build a Suggestion Box app project on Trailhead. So for this part 3, we're going to be modifying the user experience, which we're going to modify the page layout, which is where you see all your different fields, and we will be creating a global action to create a suggestion from different areas in Salesforce. So let's go ahead and jump into our Trailhead org. So here we are in our suggestion box app. You can see a few different suggestions that we've made. Don't know if those will happen, but we're going to go into our setup. So we click the gear icon and setup. Then we're going to go to the object manager and go to our new suggestion object. From here, we're going to go to page layouts and we're going to edit our page layout. Okay, and let's see, what are we going to move? Looks like we are going to go to suggestion detail. So here we are at suggestion detail, and we're going to move status underneath owner. So on this other side. And we're going to do a similar thing with our implemented date. So we're going to move it over. And then we're going to quick save. So that'll keep us here on the same page. All right, and now we're going to add another section just below information, and this is going to be description. Make sure you spelt it right. It looks like I did not. It's going to be a 1 column. Click OK. Then we're going to add a suggestion description down here. And then we're going to click save, and this will take us out of the page layout editor. Awesome. From here, we're going to go to home and then go to, we're back to, actually, nope, I was right. We're going to go to just the setup and go to global actions. And we're going to do a new action. Action type, we're going to create a record. It'll be on the suggestion object. Standard label is going to be new record. And name will be new suggestion. And click save. All right, from here we are on the page layout for a global action. And it looks like we are going to add suggestion category down here and a suggestion description down there. click Save. Next, we're going to go to the predefined actions and click New, or the predefined field values, excuse me. And then for status, the pick list value is going to be new. So whenever we enter a new record, it's going to automatically have a status of new. So click Save. Alright, and now we're going to go to Publisher Layouts. So it should just be right here underneath Global Actions. And we're going to edit the global layout, so the layout that's for the whole org. And for this mobile and lightning, we're going to override the predefined actions. So we're going to add new suggestion from the mobile, so not the quick actions, but the mobile actions. We're going to add new suggestion, and we're going to have it be after post, and then click Save. Alright, and you can either try this out and look at it, or we can go back to our Trailhead and we can verify. And there you have it. We have another 100 easy points. Be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel and helps me create more helpful videos like this. And I'll catch you guys in part 4. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going over part 2 of Build a Suggestion Box app, and this will be adding custom fields. So let's go ahead and see. We've got description field, category field, we're trying out the app, and then a few other fields. So let's go ahead and jump into our Trailhead org. So here you can see that we are in our suggestion box app that we built in part 1. So we have our suggestions, our reports, our dashboards, but now we want to go to Setup and go to, you can either click Setup and go to the Object Manager, or you can edit the specific object that you're in. So we are in our suggestion object, which is the one that we'll be using. So it's a quick little shortcut. Alright, so now verify that we're in suggestion. We're going to Fields and Relationships and click New. This is going to be a long text area. Alright, and for this field, it's going to be suggestion description for the field label. We're going to keep the length. Visible lines is going to be 10. And we're going to keep the description blank, but I'm going to copy and paste the help text because it's a little bit long. Alright, let's click Next. We're going to keep all the defaults, so we're going to go until we save. And we're going to click Save and New. And next we're going to add a pick list field. So let's add pick list here. Click Next. And we're going to go to Suggestion, Category. Alright, and we're going to enter each value. Make sure that you spell this correctly, or else it won't pop up, or you won't be able to pass this. And that might be a reason why you get an error. So if you get an error on this one, make sure you spelled everything correctly. And we're going to deselect restrict pick list values. All right, and then we're going to go until we save. All right, so now we're going to go out and try out the app. So let's go back to our other tab where you can click the 3x3. I'm going to refresh this page. And we're going to create a record, and we should see our new fields. So we do have a suggestion name. Let's say more snacks. I say we'd like more snacks in the office. I'll add it under kitchen snacks. Click save. We are able to use our object. All right, so from here, I'm going to exit out of this. I'm going to go back to our setup, which is in the other tab. Click home, and we're going to look at our schema builder and see kind of the back end. It'll show us a little visual about how this is all connected. Alright, and here you can see we've got a bunch of different objects. We're going to clear all and only go for the user and suggestion. And we can look at them side by side and see how they are all connected. So it looks like they're connected through the different owners and lookup of the users that have created it. So we're going to go back to our suggestion box object and add 2 more fields. Going to click new. And it looks like we're going to do a pick list. Let's see, and this is going to be status. Enter values, which is going to be new, under consideration. In progress. And implemented. And we're going to use the first value as the default value. And then we're going to go until we save. Actually, we are going to click it read only for all users. Except for sysadmin. And then we will save. And we're going to save in new because we're going to add another date field. So from here, we're going to go to date, scroll down, click next, field label is going to be implemented date. And then we'll do the field level security. And then we'll do the same that we did for the last one where only the system admin was not in read only. And click save. And now let's go ahead and refresh this page, and we should be able to see our 2 new fields in our record. Maybe if we add, click new. Alright, for the suggestion, let's have it be less hours. And have this be in employee services. Click save. You can see that it's there. Those 2 new fields are there, but they're not on this page. If we wanted to do that, we would just go to the page layout and add it from there. So let's go ahead and check this. All right, and it looks like we have an error. So it looks like on our status field. So let's go ahead and look and see what we've got for our status field. And it looks like it's an error for a restricted pick list. So let's go ahead and edit that field and not restrict the pick list. So I went to status, edit, and then not restrict it, and then click save. Alright, now I'm going to come over back to our Trailhead and refresh the page. Scroll down to our challenge and then verify. All right, there we go. Easy 100 points. Thanks for joining me for part 2 of this Build a Suggestion Box app. Be sure to like and subscribe to this video. It really helps out my channel and helps me create more helpful videos like this. And I'll catch you guys in part 3. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going over Build a Suggestion Box app part 4, adding the business logic. So it looks like we'll be creating a formula field, a validation rule, and using a process builder to update a field. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So here we are in our suggestion box app, but what we want to do is go to our object. So from our suggestion object, we're going to create a new field once it loads. So go to Fields and Relationships, click New. The field type will be a formula field. And for the field label, we're going to have a number of days open. And the field name, the API name will automatically populate. This is going to be a number field with 0 decimal places. So click next. And so from here we're going to go to our advanced formula editor. And I'm just going to copy and paste the formula from Trailhead. And this formula will help us to calculate how many days we're open. So be sure to check the syntax And syntax is great. Let's go ahead and click next. Next. And save. All right, from here, we're going to create a validation rule. So let's go scroll down on the side, click validation rules. And we're going to click new. So the rule name is going to be date in range. And the error condition formula, I'm going to go down and copy and paste a few of these. And so now that we have the formula, we're going to copy and paste the error message. So the implemented date must be today or in the future. And it's going to be on the field. Make sure it says implemented date. And click save. All right, that was super easy. Now we're going to make a process builder. So from here, I'm going to go to home and type in process builder. Double click. And we're going to click new. So the process name is going to be update status. API name automatically populates. For the description, it's going to be updates status to implemented when implemented. I did not spell that right. Date field is populated. Now you could just copy and pasted that too. But the process is going to start when a record changes. So we can do that. Click save. Add objects. This is just a visual. You'll add your object, add the criteria. It'll be a statement of true false. If it's true, it'll execute some actions. If not, then it'll go to the next one. So it's going to be a suggestion object when a record is created or edited. Click save. From here, we're going to add our criteria. The name is going to be implemented with a question mark. When the formula evaluates to be true for the criteria. And then I'm going to copy and paste our logic here. And then we're going to click save. Next, we're going to add our action. And this will be update records at the very bottom. Click save. Oh, not quite yet. We need an action name. It's going to be update status to implemented. And the record type is going to be the record that started the process. And then no criteria, we're just going to update the records. And then we're going to set the new field value of status to implemented. So click save. And then activate. Now you can go ahead and try this one out, or we can go ahead and check our challenge in Trailhead. Alright, there you go. We have another 100 easy points. Be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel and helps me make more helpful videos like this. I'll catch you guys in part 5. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be going over Build a Suggestion Box app part 5. We'll be creating the reports and dashboards for our app. So, looks like we'll be creating 2 reports and a dashboard. So let's go ahead and jump into our Trailhead org. So it looks like we already have our suggestions. Now we're in our suggestion box app. We're going to go to reports. And we're going to click new report. From here, we're going to go to our suggestion report type. Alright, we're going to add a few new fields. Over here in the column section, we're going to add status and the number of days open. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to add a filter and make sure that we're only going to add the ones that have been implemented. So we went here to filters and then we added a filter. I'm going to go to implemented, click apply. And this one is good to go. So let's click save. Don't worry if you don't have any records in there. And we're going to put this in a public folder. Click save. And it should run. Oh, excuse me, we're going to edit that actually. It needs to not be implemented since it's the new suggestions. So let's edit our filter here. Status is not equal to. There we go, we're going to save. And run. Alright, we're going to copy this. So you go save as suggestions by status. And we're going to keep it in the public reports. Save. And we're going to edit it so that it's all grouped up by status. And we're going to click save and run. Then we're going to add a chart. So from here, click add chart. And we're going to want this to be a donut chart. So I'm going to click here. Donut chart title is going to be suggestion status. And the value is going to be the record count. And then we're going to go to somewhere to save this. Alright, and then it should just be quick save right there. Next, we're going to add a dashboard. So let's go to the Dashboards tab and click New Dashboard. The name is going to be Suggestions Dashboard. And it's going to be in the default private dashboards. So let's click Component. We want Suggestions by Status and select it. We're going to want this to be a donut chart by record count. So pretty much the same thing we just did. And the title of this will be Suggestions by Status, but without our little 2 dots there. And add. And then click Save. And done. And there we go. Let's go ahead and check this out in our challenge. So a few reasons you might not pass this is, of course, if you didn't edit all of the fields or the titles or whatnot, and they weren't exactly correct. All right, there we go. We have a shiny new badge on our profile. Thank you for joining me for the Build a Suggestion Box app. This is a really great one that you could actually implement in your business if you wanted to have people add suggestions for the office. Great HR tool. Be sure to like and subscribe to this video. It really helps out my channel and helps me create more helpful videos like this. I'll catch you guys in the next one.